Rory Stewart has described Boris Johnson as a monster. I must say it's very difficult to think that Rory Stewart is wrong. Boris Johnson has set about a very elaborate plan, and it is effectively working. The BBC and many of the mainstream media are peddling the idea that Boris Johnson has surrendered all the WhatsApp messages that he can. Those he cannot surrender are the ones on a phone that he cannot access because of security concerns. But we have it on very good, reliable authority that there are no security concerns. So what's going on? Boris is playing a dodgy one because Boris doesn't want us to see, as Matt Hancock doesn't want us to see what happened in March. March 2020 is the significant month, it seems. It was that month that was missing from Isabel Oakeshott's batch of WhatsApp messages, the ones which she so agreeably launched across the media a couple of months ago. So if Matt Hancock is hiding a month and Boris is hiding a year, what exactly is being hidden? Let me suggest something interesting. I don't think it's Rishi Sunak who has anything to worry about. I know there's a focus now on eating out to help out, but I think the real person who needs to be worried is Jeremy Hunt. He who has made spoonerism fashionable again. Jeremy Hunt. Jeremy Hunt, of course, was Health Secretary at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. Jeremy Hunt is the person responsible for not sorting out enough PPE, for not having enough practices for a possible pandemic. We have plenty of practices for a possible death of a monarch. I think 3 times a year people met to discuss that, but they didn't meet to discuss a possible pandemic because that probably wasn't considered as important as the death of a monarch. Well, who knows? Who knows? We've had both now. And I don't think either went particularly well, did it? The problem is that our bureaucracy has got the better of our sense. And if somebody can box tick something as done, then they do. We need to start thinking about proper moral responsibility, a proper accountability, and proper action. And people who are in power need to be held to account. So Boris, you need to get your act together and surrender that phone completely, and other people need to dismantle it and take out the information. And if there's anything missing, then you need to answer for it. And as for Matt Hancock, march. Come on, march. That's both a verb and a noun.